speak about something completely different. Now, as you guys know, I went on holiday a few weeks ago now, and I received this book in the post. It's called The Gamer, and it's written by Matt Gantry. If you don't know Matt Gantry, he used to be a lorry driver, and he was in a serious accident. I have his letter with me with his many pages. I'm just going to read what he put in my letter that he sent to me, and it actually got Mum crying over the letter. It was that emotional. In November 2007, I was involved in a life-threatening road traffic collision in the 26-ton Merc. Having had my heart restarted twice by ambulance personnel, I was extracted from the HGV after 3 hours, rushed to hospital by air ambulance, and underwent 5.5-hour brain surgery and placed in an induced coma for 1 month. I broke numerous bones and gained a blood clot on my brain. Due to a chest infection I had at the time, my temperature was dangerously high and my red and white blood cell count was nearly fatally wrong. The doctors didn't think I would make it through the first night. I did. Following the coma, I spent a further 2.5 months in hospital. I was discharged in a wheelchair after a total of 101 days. What followed was 18 months of regular outpatient physiotherapy sessions so I could learn to walk again. Over this time, I progressed from wheelchair to Zimmer frame, then to crutches, and then to a walking stick, to finally walking very gingerly. Leicestershire police investigated the crash thoroughly, and no fault was found with the lorry, nor my driving or ours. I was to blame for the crash because I hit an oak tree. He hit an oak tree head on. I'm just going to list off some of the injuries that he sustained. Bearing in mind, there is 2.5 pages of this. A broken left foot, broken left ankle, broken left patella. The gear stick pierced his left leg at the knee height and virtually severed the tendon. He's got a plastic plate inserted into his skull. He was the most ill patient in Coventry Hospital that they have ever seen. He obviously had head trauma. He lost 2/3 of his sight in his right eye, which means that obviously that's why he can't drive lorries. Yeah, that's just, he lost his sense of smell. He's got nerve damage, right knee ligament damage. Yeah, the list goes on and on and on. Now, if you want to read up about this accident, if you just type in that it says on my letter, Matthew Guntrip accident, it will all come up, and he is very lucky to be alive. Now, he got into writing books. Apparently his imagination just run wild after this accident. Now, if I saw this book in like the store, I personally wouldn't pick it up. I quite like autobiographies and stuff like that, but I am not even joking you, this is the best book I have ever read. Like, it is unbelievable how intense it is. I'm not going to give anything away. It is about a young boy who goes over to see his aunt, who isn't an aunt anymore, and she runs a hotel, and the hotel is invaded by terrorists. I'm not going to give the whole story away, but honest to God, I have never ever read a book like this that keeps you on the edge of your seat on every single page, that you cannot put the book down. I have never read a book so quick in my life as well. So you can buy this book off Amazon. The ending just leaves you on a damn cliffhanger, to the point that you throw the book down because that's not the ending you wanted it to have. But if you want a good book, I highly suggest this. His name's Matt Gantry, and I cannot explain. You just have to read it. Honest to God, you just have to read it. I'm going to put the link down in the bio, in the description, where you can get this book from. I will link it. I'll link the Amazon link in the description below. But if you want a good book, read this book.